Oh, right then, only 5 seconds into this video, I am already annoyed. Not at you, at myself and every bloated, self-important Westerner I have watched march into this beautiful corner of Isaan like they are Lord Kitchener liberating a jungle. Here is a hook you will not hear on those glossy YouTube blogs. You think the locals respect you because you are a superior Westerner? Think again. I hope that by the end of this ramble you may see the Isaan women, the farmers, the old men selling grilled chicken and even the 7-year-old at the corner shop in a completely different way. Not as subordinates, however, as people who have already figured out exactly what you are. So, grab a cup of that instant coffee you overpaid for at Lotus, sit on your creaky plastic stool, and let me ask you a question. A proper one. Why do many of us move several thousand kilometers from home only to build invisible walls of superiority the moment we step off the plane? I will give you my answer in a minute. However, first, let us talk about the smile. Right, the Thai smile. That brilliant, disarming 1,000-watt beam. Most Westerners see it and think, ah, she likes me. He agrees with me. They think I am brilliant. No, you daft sausage. That smile is not a mat for you to wipe your ego on. That smile is a mirror. In Isaan, we live by something called kunjai. Loosely translated, it is a deep, beautiful reluctance to impose, to disappoint, to make you lose face. Therefore, when the local smiles at your terrible take on the economy or your lecture on how to cook lard properly, they are not bowing. They are being polite. They are protecting you from the embarrassment you have so richly earned. Besides, here is where the 2026 digital nomad wave has made it all worse. Oh Lord. The new breed, the ones who work remotely from a bamboo hut with Starlink and think customer is king, applies to the village life. They walk into a noodle stall, click their fingers and complain that the Wi-Fi is not listed on the menu. They mistake speed for respect. Then they wonder why the auntie takes 10 minutes to bring their pad thai. Newsflash, mate, she is not slow. She is making you wait on purpose. That silence you hear when you finish a long-winded monologue about Brexit or Bitcoin, that is not agreement. That is a polite shield. The Isaan people have perfected the art of nodding while mentally calculating how to avoid you for the rest of the week. Besides, you know what? Good for them. Let us move to the real poison, the pedestal, the delusion of the small town king. You have seen him. Maybe you are he, the Farang who discovers he can live on 40,000 baht a month and suddenly believes he is a tycoon. He buys the biggest fridge in the village. He wears gold-rimmed sunglasses to the market. He refers to his girlfriend's family as my staff. What's more, here is the tragedy. That false sense of wealth, and let us be honest, 40,000 baht is what a Bangkok intern cries into their pillow over. That tiny bump in purchasing power inflates his ego to the size of a hot air balloon. He starts believing he has intellectual authority. He has lived here for 6 whole months, and now he is lecturing a grandmother who survived the Khmer Rouge and has grown jasmine rice since she was 7 years old. I once watched an expat in a bar in Udon Thani explain to a local farmer, a man who can predict rainfall by looking at a gecko's belly, why drip irrigation was superior. The farmer just smiled, nodded, ordered another Leo. Then later he told me in Thai, Farang no book, he not know mud. Ouch. Nevertheless fair. That is the expat trope. Besides, it is not just embarrassing, it is a wall, because genuine connection does not happen when you are on a podium. It happens on a plastic stool, in the dust, sharing a bowl of somtam so spicy your ancestors feel it. However, we do not do that, do we? Instead, we obsess over status symbols. The new pickup, the house with the Roman columns, the gold chain, all of it screaming, "Look at me, I matter." Well, a few streets away, the village is rebuilding the temple roof with a communal fundraiser, and you were not invited because you never helped carry a single bag of cement. However, please, tell me more about your imported cheese. Now, before I continue, a quick disclaimer. This is just a story stitched together from my own experiences and observations. It is not a diary entry, and it is definitely not about anyone else. This is my actual voice. The visuals are AI generated. Now, with that out of the way and the algorithm happy, let us talk about the language of forced isolation. Besides, this is where I get properly grumpy. You have been here 4 years. You cannot order a coffee without pointing. You know 3 words. So what do you crap my pen right and how much? And you wear that ignorance like a medal. Here is the ugly truth. Refusing to learn Thai is not laziness. It is a power play, a comfortable distance. Because if you do not understand the gossip, the jokes, the gentle teasing, or the quiet criticism, you never have to feel like a beginner. You never have to be vulnerable. What's more, in 2026, the translation app has made it worse. You hold up your phone like a wizard's wand, thinking you are connected. However, all you have done is replace the vulnerability of a bad accent with the sterility of a screen. Real bonding happens when you actually call a dog a delicious snack. Real bonding happens when the whole market laughs at your tone and you laugh with them. Instead, we build the expat echo chamber. 3 or 4 Farangs in a beer bar, nodding along, validating each other's biases. Thais are lazy. Thais do not think long term. My wife's family just wants money. Mate, listen to yourself. You are not describing Thailand. You are describing the hole in your own character. Besides, here is where the cracks start to show. The fragile Farang ego. Watch what happens when a local finally sets a boundary. When a neighbour politely says, "Please don't play loud music after midnight." Or when your partner's mother gently corrects you. No, you do not point your feet at the Buddha image. What is your first reaction? Defensive anger. In my country we... Or that's illogical. The hypocrisy is staggering. We complain about Thai logic while dragging our own cultural baggage like a rotting suitcase. We fear losing face so much that we double down on arrogance rather than whisper 3 beautiful words. I was wrong. I have done it. You have done it. The shame burns like a bad Lao cow hangover. However, here is the thing. The locals see it. They always see it and they keep smiling. Not because they forgive you. However, because they have already decided you are not worth the energy of a real argument. Harsh? Good. You needed to hear it. So, what is the way out? Because I promised you an answer to that earlier question. Why do we build invisible walls? And here it is. We build walls because walls are easy. Humility is hard. Radical humility is terrifying. However, I have watched a beautiful shift in 2026, a quiet movement. Call it slow integration. It is the expat who stops trying to fix the village and starts sitting in it. The one who brings a bag of sugar to the neighbour's funeral, not because they understand the ritual, but because they showed up. The one who learns to say, "I don't know" in Thai, before they learn to say, "I want a discount." Here is your roadmap, and it is free. First, become a perpetual student. Assume everything you know about Isaan is wrong, because most of it is. That old man selling frogs on the side of the road, he is not poor. He is retired from Bangkok with 3 condominiums. That quiet grandmother, she ran a business empire before you were born. Listen, ask, then shut up. Second, stop solving, start participating. When the village cleans the ditch, pick up a hoe, not a camera. Sweat with them, thaw with them, laugh when you fall in the mud. That is the only status symbol that matters. Calluses on your hands and a genuine wah from the heart. Third, and this is the kicker, sacrifice the ego for the collective. In Isaan, the group is everything. Namjai, water from the heart, is the currency. If you hoard your superiority, you starve. If you give it away, you feast on belonging. I learned this the hard way. After 3 years of grumbling that no one invited me to the weddings, I finally asked the neighbour in broken, shameful Thai, "Why don't you like me?" He laughed. Then he said in perfect English he had hidden from me for years, "Because you never asked us about us. You only told us about you." I nearly choked on my pride. That night I put my ego in a wicker basket and left it at the temple. The next morning I helped repair a fence. I did not speak for 2 hours. I just passed nails. By lunchtime a grandmother handed me a cold water. No words, just a nod. Besides, I felt something I had not felt since I was a boy in Yorkshire. I belonged. Therefore, here is my call to action. And yes, I know that sounds like influencer rubbish, but bear with me. Stop watching this video and replaying it in your head as someone else's problem. Go outside, find a local you have been ignoring, say Kong Thai person, and point at them. Then point at yourself and say Kong girl. Stupid person. Wait for the laugh, it will come. Then ask with your hands, with your eyes, with your terrible accent, "Help me understand." Because if you are too proud to do that, if your fragile Farang ego cannot handle being the village fool for one afternoon, then pack your bags, mate. Phuket is lovely this time of the year. You will fit right in with the other delusional kings. However, if you step off that pedestal and into the mud, then welcome to Isaan. For real this time. Right, I'm going for a nap. Do not forget to like and subscribe, or do not. I am not your feeling, your nanny. However, do leave a comment. Tell me the most arrogant thing you have ever seen a Farang do. I need a good laugh before dinner. Now get out of here. Goodbye.